Hey man, welcome back to Jefes World. This is your boy Jefe, and I am here to talk to y'all about SmackDown this Friday night. It is officially moving to 3 hours on the USA Network. This is a crazy thing Triple H is doing for the universe. I mean, but SmackDown honestly has been, in my opinion, the better show overall. They have Cody Rhodes there. They got Roman Reigns there. They got the whole bloodline story there. I mean, the things that are going on SmackDown, I feel like are just head and shoulders overall. It's like SmackDown's here, and then you got Raw, like I'd say, like right here to it. It's just the content isn't there. And I know it's crazy because Raw is supposed to be the flagship show. It's supposed to be the number one top dog. But at the end of the day, man, SmackDown is killing the game. Friday night's taking over. Um, but so far, what I've seen, they've only really had two matches that have been officially announced for this Friday. They have the women's championship match with Nia Jax and Naomi. Now, obviously, I feel like the betting favorite is going to be in Nia Jax's favor. I wish Naomi would win something, but this is a good spotlight for her. This is good for her to get some shine in the light. Now she is a tag team title holder with Bianca Belair. In my personal opinion, I definitely feel like Naomi was the one that attacked Jade Cargill. But we'll get into that at some point later. Because I do believe that there will be a nice little feud um, at some point down the line between Naomi and Jade. And then I also believe that it could even have been Bianca Belair, because at the end of the day, she's been going really hard to try and find out who it is. So once we get that video evidence, we could finally get that heel Bianca Belair that a lot of people I feel like have kind of been asking for. And I feel like WWE might be ready for that. That would be a very interesting story to see Bianca go heel, and then we'll have a big time Jade push, and we'll have two powerhouses. Um, African American females, man, I love to see that. That'll be great to see for the universe. And honestly, they don't really need a title for that. They really don't. They're two big draws in themselves. So, in my personal opinion, I don't feel like they necessarily need to have that extra notch there for a title. I feel like maybe the winner of that match could go on to then go face the championship at that point. But as far as that match alone, that match is big enough. Those superstars are big enough to where they don't necessarily need a title to be on the line. But back to Naomi and Nia Jax for this Friday. Like I was saying, I believe Nia Jax will win this match, but Naomi will definitely put on. She's not a bad wrestler. She's not somebody who needs to be looked down on. She's definitely somebody who could hold a title and could definitely carry that company in the light. But as far as this match, as far as the storylines are going, as far as things are lining up, because you also have Tiffany Stratton in the background with that briefcase. So I feel like eventually Tiffy time is going to happen, and she's going to end up turning on Nia. So for that to happen, Nia's going to obviously have to beat Naomi. So I do feel like this is going to be a really good match, and we will get to see a really good showing from Naomi. But at the end of the day, Nia Jax will take this one. And we'll probably see some interference with from Tiffy and a few other people like Bianca as well. Um, so yeah, we'll definitely get into that. I will be live on Twitch while that match is going on, so make sure you catch me there, and we'll see what if anything I said comes true. Another match that was also confirmed for this Friday is Andrade and Shinsuke Nakamura. Um, these two guys definitely main event stars, definitely great careers. It seems like Andrade, when once he left and he came back, um, it kind of feels like they don't know what to do with them because they keep throwing him in all those matches with Carmelo Hayes, and then now he's just being thrown into a title picture. But at the end of the day, he's a great wrestler. I just think he needs to find his footing. Maybe he needs a mouthpiece, somebody that can talk for him. I know he's really trying to get his English to improve, and things are going up with that, and they're definitely getting better. But at the end of the day, I definitely feel like he's somebody that could benefit from a mouthpiece. somebody like a Paul Heyman, not necessarily Paul Heyman himself, because obviously Paul's involved with the whole Bloodline saga. But if he had somebody like that in his corner, oh man, Andrade to the moon. I could stamp that approval right here. Andrade would definitely go to the moon because in the ring, he's talented, hands down. There's nothing about it. So I do believe Andrade will beat Shinsuke this week because it's not for the title. So I think this will be the way that Andrade gets his number one contenders match, and maybe within the next few weeks or so, we will get to see a championship match, and maybe we'll get to see Andrade finally hold some title, or he loses again, and then they put him off into the back burner, and then maybe they give him a mouthpiece, like I was just telling you all about. But we'll definitely have to see what happens. But I definitely think Andrade beat Shinsuke this week. I definitely feel like Andrade's. I mean, not to say Shinsuke is not a great worker. Shinsuke is excellent. Now since his comeback, he's got a different mode. It's insane to see him in the ring now. He's just got this new fire in his eye. So it's not gonna be easy. This is gonna be a very great match though. 100% wrestling match right here. If y'all are real wrestling fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. This match right here is going to be a 10 out of 10 wrestling match, no matter what. But Andrade should get the victory, which leads to a number one. I mean, which I'm sorry, which leads to him being the number one contender and eventually getting a championship match. Um, Cody Rhodes. I want to talk about Cody Rhodes a little bit. Cody Rhodes, he apparently, I saw a thing. Cody's a SmackDown champion and a SmackDown star, but apparently, as with this Netflix debut, and I'll also talk about this on my Raw show. Cody will be splitting time between Raw and SmackDown, so that'll be interesting to see how they develop those stories. Because right now he's obviously full fledged into a feud with Kevin Owens on SmackDown. But obviously, with Netflix being as big as it is, Raw being as big as it is, and WWE just being as big as it is now, you got to have Cody Rhodes, the biggest superstar in the company, at the debut. And, it's Royal Rumble season. This is the time where superstars, anyways, go back and forth between brands. So it just all makes sense why Cody would be on both shows. It's great for the company, it's good for the revenue, good for the product. And honestly, Cody makes great content. So at the end of the day, I know Kevin Owens will probably also be on Raw too, so this will be great for him. Get some extra exposure. Um, but as far as SmackDown, man, yeah, just make sure you catch me Twitch. I will be there. First ever live SmackDown episode. We are kicking off the new year with that January the 3rd. The stream will probably start around maybe 7:55, and then we will go live maybe 2 to 3 minutes later, right before SmackDown officially begins. And it's up from there, man. 2025, and who knows? Maybe after SmackDown and after I record, I might hop back on Twitch and we run some Call of Duty or something. You never know. But yeah, make sure you catch me. I'll be back with another episode for Raw, real soon. So we'll be here. This is Jefes World, and y'all are just living in it. Make sure y'all follow me on IG at Jefes World 523. Matter of fact, I'm everywhere at Jefes World 523. Twitch. Um, I might get on Spotify soon with it. We'll see what happens. But definitely YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. So I'll see y'all next time.